Hey, this is Jason with Rambling 4x4 Adventures, and today I am making a mount for my Starlink Mini. So stay tuned, check it out. Today I have a project of mounting my Starlink Mini to my camper. And so let me show you what I got. So I went to Home Depot. I'll show you. Okay, so what I'm trying to do today is take this 3D printed mount that goes on the side of my Go Fast camper for the satellite and hook it to this, which goes to the satellite Mini. They're two different pipe sizes, so I'm thinking I can probably get a 1-inch pipe and some type of adapter to make this work. So I'm going to check it out. All right, so what I found was this 1.5 to 1-inch adapter. So this piece here will hold a 1-inch pipe. If I feed that in upside down, it fits perfectly in there, and then you just tighten it down. So, a little black spray paint. And then on this guy, because it has that piece right there, I need to cut a little slit in this pipe so that it will slide down in there, and then that'll lock that in. So, it should work. And then on Etsy, I ordered this little doodad here. It's 3D printed, but basically what happens is it mounts like this. So if the camper's down, you can put the Starlink here. If it's elevated up, then that goes up at an angle, and then you can mount the Starlink like that. All right, so this is basically what I need to cut out on the pipe, and I really need a Sharpie, but I'm going to use a cutoff wheel. I made a couple marks here, and then I'm going to stop right there, because basically it slides down in there and then it stops, and that's as far as it goes, so that way the pipe doesn't slide all the way through. So I'm going to put this on my vise and use a cutoff wheel to cut it. A hole here. So basically it needs to slide right down in there, which it does. It does. I think what I'd really love is for it to be a little bit tighter. So I think what I will do, I will cut this off and do it again and just make it a little bit more narrow, so that way when it goes in, it's actually a snug fit. So I'll be right back. So perfect now. Yeah, so there's that. Clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna paint this black, but you can see when I slide it in, it doesn't wiggle at all, so it's perfect. So the next step is I'm gonna glue this on upside down so that the satellite dish can just hook right in to that. And this has a screw that tightens down. So that'll go like that, and then you just tighten it down, and then your dish is secure. So that should be good. And I think I'm going to leave the long pipe, because the higher it is, the better it'll be. So, you know, and it's not hard to stash a little 2-foot pipe anywhere. So it should be good. Cool. Old can of spray paint I had in the barn. So here's a finished product. Stick it, slide it right in. Make sure that's tight there. And then if you wanted, if the camper was elevated, you could slide it in here before you open it, and then when it raises up, it'll actually be vertical. And then you always want to make sure your dish, pull this out, make sure your dish is facing to the north, so you can loosen this and turn it whichever direction you need to turn it, so that you get the north orientation. And that's it. So it works really well. Nice and simple, easy to use, easy to set up and tear down. So there's the finished product. Starlink Mini mounted on the Go Fast camper.